Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I have a great recipe for you guys, all with ingredients from Aldi. Today I am making crock pot chicken and dumplings. Alright, if you're new here, my name is Claire. My channel is all about mom stuff, lady stuff, and life stuff. So definitely hit that subscribe button down below if you're into any of that. Thank you so much if you are coming back to my channel. I really appreciate your support. You might be here because you also love Aldi. I love Aldi so much. It is ridiculous how much I love Aldi. I could have a separate channel of just Aldi videos because I love them so much, and I make Aldi videos all the time. I have a playlist of all my previous recipes and hauls and product tests and all sorts of Aldi related things. I'll leave that playlist in the description down below if you want to check that out. I will be letting you know exactly what I spent on each item, just because I find that very helpful when I watch these types of videos, to kind of gauge how much it costs. Obviously, if you don't shop at Aldi, the prices are going to be a little different, and also not all Aldis have the same exact prices for things, but I will be letting you know what I'm spending. Another cool thing I'm doing with this recipe today is I am doubling it, and I'm making one recipe for tonight and one I'm going to put in a baggie for the freezer for a dinner on another night. So this is kind of a 2-for-1 sort of idea. I really like to do that, especially with crock pot meals, because it's so easy to just take that out of the freezer, dump it in the crock pot, and I don't know, a month from now I'll have the same meal and it'll be great. So I am doing that as well, and I will leave all the instructions for what I'm doing as well as how to do it if you're doing this to prep for the freezer in the description down below. Alright, let's get started. Alright you guys, for this recipe you are going to need a bag of frozen vegetables. These are the mixed medley. These are the ones I really like. Some chicken breasts, some biscuits in a can, 2 cans of cream of chicken soup, some onions, and salt and pepper. I am super obsessed with this salt that I got at Aldi a super long time ago. It's the Himalayan salt by their Stone Mill brand. I can't remember how much it costs, but you can just use table salt. That's fine. I'm using that today because I really love it. The first thing I'm gonna do is chop up an onion. Now, if you've watched my videos before, you know I'm really sensitive to onions, so when I cut up an onion, it looks real crazy because I just do it really fast and there's no rhyme or reason to it. I just get it done because I will just be weeping in moments. Now I'm gonna go ahead and throw this onion into my crock pot. Now, because I'm doubling this recipe to make a freezer meal, I'm gonna go ahead and do that again. So now I've got one of these really huge IKEA bags, and I am just gonna put my onion right in here for my other recipe. Now, these onions were $1.99 for 7 of them, which means that I only paid 28 cents for that onion. So right now we're at 28 cents total. Alright, next I'm going to put in 2 of these gigantic chicken breasts inside. These chicken breasts were only $1.69 a pound today. So for the 2 of these, I weighed it out, and it came to $3.88 for these nice big chicken breasts. So I'm gonna put 2 into the crock pot. Then I'm gonna go ahead and take my bag for my later recipe, and I'm gonna put 2 into here as well. Next, I am going to add my mixed veggies. These at Aldi are only 79 cents for a bag. I'm gonna go ahead and do the same in my bag. Next, you're going to add both of your cans of your cream of chicken soup to the crock pot, and then 2, if you are doing an extra bag, in there. And these cans are only 49 cents a piece at Aldi. You're also going to add 2 cans of water. You can also use chicken broth if you've got it laying around. I didn't, so I'm just going to use water. So at this point, if you are not using your crock pot and you're just making a freezer dinner for later, now is the point you would seal it up and you would toss it in the freezer. The biscuits you actually add 1 hour before your stuff is ready. So you don't want to put them in the freezer, but you'll want to write that down on here with a Sharpie. So if your chicken is frozen, you're gonna want to cook it on high for about 6 hours. So I'm gonna write high, 6 hours, add biscuits at the 1 hour mark on this and toss it in my freezer. And now I'm going to have a great meal later. Now I'm just gonna add some of this salt from my grinder. And of course, some pepper. You can also use like whatever spices you like. If you like it to be more spicy, you can throw some like red pepper flakes in there. But I'm good with just salt and pepper. I'm just gonna mix it around just a little bit so that salt can get kind of dispersed. And then I am going to cook it on high. And I'm gonna cook it for 4 hours. This recipe takes 4 hours on high to cook if you have thawed out chicken. So I'm actually gonna set the timer for 3 hours because we wanna add those biscuits 1 hour before we're ready to serve. So I'm gonna go ahead and set the timer and then I'll see ya when it goes off. All right, you guys, it's been 3 hours and now I'm going to pull my chicken out of the crock pot and I'm going to shred it. My friend Emily turned me on to a little trick to shred chicken really easily by using a mixer. But if you don't have one or if you don't want to do it that way, you can just use 2 forks and shred your chicken. It'll be nice and tender and it won't take you very long. Now I'm actually gonna put the chicken just back into the crock pot. And then I'm gonna prep my biscuits. These are Aldi's jumbo buttermilk biscuits. They're pretty much like Grands or whatever from Pillsbury. And these are only 99 cents for this whole container. So I'm gonna open them. Oh, isn't opening a can like this like your least favorite thing to do? I hate it. Oh, jeez. So I'm actually gonna cut these into quarters and then pop them in the crock pot. All right, now as I put the biscuits in, I'm gonna be mindful to make sure that they all are covered in all of the liquid. Now I'm gonna wait 1 more hour and it'll be ready to serve. All right, you guys, my timer just went off and it is time to eat these chicken and dumplings. It's pretty late. I kind of planned this one out. My husband didn't get home from work till pretty late tonight, so I thought like it would be the perfect thing to have some like delicious comfort food when he got home. So my boys are already in bed. We're gonna sit on the couch, watch a movie, and we are gonna eat these chicken and dumplings together because what is more comforting than that? So if you've been following along on the price, total for not like both batches, but just the one batch, so to make like one batch of this that I think will comfortably feed a family of 4, maybe like 5, kind of depends on the age of who you're feeding. I mean, if you have like 2 teenage boys, then like, I don't know, but I think it would comfortably feed a family of 4. The total I spent on it was $6.92, which I think is an amazing deal, especially because it doesn't feel, you know, like a cheap meal. It feels like a home-cooked comfort food type meal. You see like these dumplings like made with biscuits, they turn out so tender and soft, and it's so good, you guys. Leave me a comment down below if you plan on giving this recipe a try. I would love to know. I know you can like add different things to it. Some people like to put celery or a can of mushrooms. So you can really get creative with it. Of course, come back for more mom stuff, lady stuff, and life stuff. I post new videos every Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. And again, check out that Aldi playlist if you want more recipes like this one. And I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye!